Hey guys, we are back with the gaming adventure, and today we're playing...
You won the world's most important race, but now there's a challenge that you have to face. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
Okay, so this is relive your life.
You could not overpower the second place seed, so you incubate together into a whole different breed. Half man, half woman, fused at the waist. What a strange creature this doctor embraced. Now at the nursery you rest in your bed. Your ma and pa watch from a distance with dread. Try to look cute, you say in your mind. I should wiggle around so I won't be declined. I suppose we should keep him. Or, is it a she?
Whatever it is, together we'll be.
You handled that well. Warmed your way to their hearts. They take you on home where your double life starts. Day after day on your public school journey, you're teased and bullied until you leave on a gurney. You're back in the hospital, age 10 about now. Your parents arrive and make you a vow.
We want you to be happy,
Ma said with choked tears. Pa was just gawking at the cute volunteers. Proposed was a surgery that involved a deep cut. You wanted this, so the case seems open and shut. In walks the surgeon, scalpel in hand. Let's hope this procedure goes exactly as planned.
Oh, jeez.
Lily, where you at?
Good news and bad news. I'll tell you the good first. The operation worked well. You two are dispersed. The doctor continued, somehow still employed.
Oh, there you are.
The bad news
Where were you, huh?
is that your face was
Where
destroyed.
were you, baby?
Mutilated and cut. Your face looks quite gross.
I see
The anger boils
how to do
deep
this.
While you get more morose. You somehow find love in a boring cliche. You meet a nice blind girl
doing, baby,
at your local
huh?
buffet. She likes you for you. No cares for your face. She loves being held in your tall, warm embrace. One day, after coffee, you're walking her home. When she crosses the street all on her own, grab her quick. She could get hurt bad. This girl is amazing, so you'll be very mad. You didn't snatch her. Look at her go. Hit by one car, 2 cars, 3 cars. Oh no! You realize how rare her love was for you. Nothing could replace your lovable boo. Your rage comes alive. Your pupils get charged. In fact, your body gets ripped and enlarged. You pick up the cars that just hit your girl and you launch them afar.
Is this even a game?
You stomp yourself away, crushing all in your path. You hide in the woods where you lose all the wrath. You're a monster indeed. You can't ever go back. You live alone secretly, fearing an attack. You're simply a freak show, scarred and forsaken. Your actions determine this path you've taken. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Oh, he did scare you, huh?
I guess...
Begin your journey.
I
A
guess
competitive
I'll do
sperm is invading your
multiples.
egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. Born from the womb, a typical boy, an average life filled with love and joy. One day at age 10, while preparing for school, the bus skips your stop and you look like a fool. Catch up to the bus, you can't let it go. You've got to start running, just don't be too slow. Gasping for breath, you both came to a stop. The bus door squeaked shut and locked with a pop. The characters on board are much older than before. Gross, wrinkly skin and denture cream on the floor. The elders inform you of the bus destination. Florida, my boy, a quaint part of the nation. You instantly panic and start flipping the cup. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up. Your mouth becomes dry. Your pit's getting wet. You can't muster words. You just tremble and sweat. None of these old folks will pay any attention. Just sit down, relax, and help ease the tension. Arriving in Florida, you start a new life. It's 10 years later, and you wish for a wife. You work at SeaWorld with a beautiful dame. She's got a perfect smile and an amazing mane. You try to get close, but your work is intrusive. You'll be a great couple, definitely exclusive. In a desperate effort to ease your loin, you try to trade shifts with the flip of a coin. Heads or tails, dude? You call it, brah, said the eloquent surfer dude who's studying law.
There you go, Ben. Okay.
Calling for heads? You must be kidding. Tails never fails. A classic forbidding. Say goodbye to love and hello to the fishes. While surfer dude goes on, doing whatever he wishes. Well, joining the dolphins is not really all bad. Unless their teeth are real sharp, then you have a right to be sad. The lack of sunlight makes the water so dark that you mistakenly took a swim with a shark. It was fun at first, playing hide-and-go-seek, but then you're found. Which calls for a shriek. Inhaling some water, you choke for your breath. You struggle and paddle to your inevitable death. The shark was upset. He hid for 2 hours. It was your turn to seek, but instead you push flowers. An unfortunate turn your life seemed to take. You can't always predict when you'll make a mistake. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, I'll do a couple more.
We begin your journey. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. You could not overpower the second place seed, so you incubate together into a whole different breed. Half man, half woman, fused at the waist. What a strange creature this doctor embraced. Now at the nursery you rest in your bed. Your ma and pa watch from a distance with dread. Try to look cute, you say in your mind. I should wiggle around so I won't be declined. I suppose we should keep it, or, in walks the surgeon, scalpel in hand. Let's hope this procedure goes exactly as planned.
Yeah.
The cut was quite clean, a successful endeavor. You and your sister have never been better.
Hey, do you want robot legs?
Asked the good doctor. He was obviously higher than a helicopter. Your robot legs came soon after the sever. You began playing b-ball. It was really quite clever. On your way to the top of the NBA chain, you don't have the risk of a tear or a sprain. You're a free throw away from winning the title. When a phone call arrives, it sounds urgent and vital.
Don't miss this shot,
said a creepy low voice.
if you ever want to see your sister rejoice. A large chunk of cash is riding on you, and I'm one fella you don't want to screw.
So it's all down to this. The last free throw shot. Not realistic, I know, but it's all that you've got.
I want to save my sister.
And take the shot, giving it your all. But your all is too much. Your shot? An air ball. Your basketball went high, far out of play, and was caught in the stands by the saint, Tina Fey. Alec Baldwin was with her, a 30 Rock date. You hope they can help, but there's no way they'd relate. You lost. Stop smiling, Alec Baldwin demanded. I thought you were good, but you shot underhanded. But explaining the problem, expressing your plight, they helped find your sister, and the end was in sight. Turns out she was fine, just hugging a ball. Some jerk must have made a mean prank phone call. Baldwin grows quite fond of your sister and you. He asks if you'd like being in comedy, too. Your show runs 8 seasons. You both become stars. You buy a big house, a nice boat, and some cars. You've come a long way from being joined and forsaken. Your actions determine this path that you've taken. Take a few seconds to reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Cool. How long was that? Okay, we can do one
You
more.
begin your journey. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this
I want a
plague.
sister.
You didn't resist. Not much of a fight. The new sperm came in, and the old left outright. You were born a little girl, cute as can be. You learned all the basics by the time that you're 3. You play in a daycare where you spot some cool toys. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys. The toy that you chose, you should have picked quicker. Another girl grabbed it, which inspired a bicker. Words turned to punches, and punches to bites. You grew up quite different thanks to all these fights. You find strong enjoyment in the pain felt by others. Your gothic appearance is worrying your mother. You live on your own where you practice dark arts, voodoo and witchcraft, pictures and darts. You target a man with a wealthy estate. You craft up a doll that will control his fate. You strike a small pin right through the doll's heart. The accidental jab was a mistake on your part. There's a knock at the door, but you're afraid to open. It's the man you just cursed. The doll must be broken. He expresses his love with chocolates and flowers. He was quite the romantic with influential powers. You take up the chance to wed such a catch. An extremely wealthy man must be your match. You live your whole life wealthy and pampered. The result's all because of that life that you've tampered. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. You didn't resist. Not much of a fight. The new sperm came in, and the old left outright. You were born a little girl. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys. The toy that you choke, you craft up a doll that will control his fate. You strike a small pin right through the doll's heart. We begin. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. You didn't resist. Not much of a fight. The new sperm came in, and the old left outright. You were born a little girl. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys. The toy that you chose, you should have picked. You craft up a doll that will control his fate. You enjoy a good laugh, so you decided it'd be funny if you gave the rich man a run for his money. You disrobe the doll, and the man follows suit. He runs around naked. You thought it was cute. But the man is so powerful, his fashion trend sticks. He inspires nude beaches filled with bare-bottom chicks. The textile industry is failing so fast, as clothing in general is a thing of the past. A mistake in your eyes, a blessing to others. Your actions have pleased the eyes of all brothers. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Oh, we got 2.
We begin your... A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague. Born from the womb, a typical boy. And catch up to the bus, you can't let it go. You've got to start running. Just don't be too slow. You shouldn't have eaten those Twinkies for dinner. You're so out of shape, you need to be thinner. You stand there alone in the wake of burned gas. Exhausted and tired, you don't want to miss class. The car pulls up beside you with cute girls inside.
Hey, cutie.
One said.
Do you need a ride?
You get in the car despite former teaching. Not all people are evil like your parents keep preaching. The girls discuss boys, also makeup and shoes, when you find it necessary to bring up your blues. The car is now silent. You're socially inept. Say something cool quick. You're hard to accept. You blew it so bad the girls kicked you out. They point and they scream, they yell and they shout. What they couldn't predict was their lives shortly ending. An airplane silenced them, and harshly descending. The pilot survives and exits the rubble. You find him your hero and become his trouble. You grow up well under the wing of this man who teaches you to fly and makes you one of his clan. On your current flight, pretty high in the air, one of your passengers is deep in despair. On one half of the trip, the old man was calm, but now he decides to whip out a bomb. You wrestle the old geezer, bringing him to the floor. Now disarm his explosive, or you'll be really sore. You reach with your pliers and get ready to snip. Your hands start to shake, and your sweat starts to drip. Wait, calls a voice while you defuse the demon. Bolting down the aisle comes Morgan Freeman.
If you cut that wire, this place gonna blow. Now step aside, son, and watch an old pro.
He snatches your wire cutters and nullifies the threat.
Don't y'all go worrying now. It was really no sweat.
The sound of his voice is so smooth and steady. In fact, it's so soothing, you fell asleep already. The plane has no pilot. It's plummeting fast. Bomb threat or not, the plane's gonna blast. Your life ended quickly while you were still dreaming. You're known as the pilot who killed Morgan Freeman. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Huh. Well, bye guys.